Hey guys, it's ATF here to give my kind of my second first impressions, and I say that because obviously you heard my first impressions when I unboxed this knife along with a couple other goodies, and I'll put that video in the description. But this is kind of again my second impressions because I've handled this knife for the last few hours, looking it over, just kind of playing around with it. And so it's my impressions and observations from a person who has never even seen a Sebenza in person, much less handled one. So here we go. Overall, it's a great knife. Everyone speaks of the tolerances. They are really good, and let's get into that. When you close the knife, you got that perfect centering. I'm a guy who really could care less about it, but I know some people do like that. When you look at the knife when it's sandwiched between the scales, I mean, look at the spacing. It's just perfect. It's so tight, but yet so right. Oh. And then, same back here. It's just everything. Man, it's just, it's built well. And, I was expecting a well-built knife from Chris Reeve, and I'm glad that he does not disappoint. I was looking at the pocket clip earlier today, and that's something a lot of people don't really stare at, but I was, because I noticed something that I had not seen before. That is the tolerance of the pocket clip. I mean, it just sits in the titanium handle so well. There's no gap. I know you can't really see that, but there's no gap at all between the clip metal and the handle. None. I tried to wiggle this back and forth. No movement whatsoever. No pocket clip play, if you will. It's perfect. This knife was used. It was a user. And so you can see there's, quite a bit of scratching on there. But hey, to me that adds character, and I like character because I am a character. The thumb stud, I've heard a lot of negative things about it because it's kind of pokey, but I think it's freaking fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I kind of think people are... I don't know. Are they sitting there for 20 seconds? Like, literally pushing down as hard as they can and just waiting for that time to come? Can I open my knife now? Can I open my knife now? Okay, I think I'll do it now. Because if you do that, then you'll end up with that. Crumb. A crater in your thumb. Or thumb crater. Yeah, but, I mean, come on, people, you're not sitting there for 20 seconds. You're doing this. Pull it out of your pocket, whammo. There you go. There you go. And if anything, like me, you hit the pocket clip, or I'm sorry, you hit the thumb stud from the side, not, let's get in focus. From the side, not the top. And so you get the, you don't get the pokey side. You don't get the pokey side. That sounded really funny. I'm sorry. Yeah, the rounded spine is really cool. It makes it really elegant. Comes down to a little kind of swedge dealy on the top, which I've never seen in the pictures before. But you can kind of see that. Let's pull that up a little bit. Kind of see that little kind of swedge deal. Oh, there's a perfect shot right there. Yeah, this knife is just really well built. The pocket clip was a little loose, and I'm assuming that's just how they come. So really, overall, that would have to be the biggest knock. That would be the worst thing of the knife, is the pocket clip is a little loose. The thing is, you may say, well, who cares? Well, What I'm saying is this is a freaking $350 knife. And if the pocket clip is loose, this guy is going to be sucked right out of my pocket a lot easier than some other knives. So, all of a sudden, boom, I'm $350 out. So, and some little bum is going to find my nice Insingo. So, and by the way, if I have not mentioned, this is not my knife. This is on loan from Tonester X, kind of an online friend of mine here from YouTube and EDC forums. Just a great dude. I can't think of him enough. It's just wow. He lent me a Sebenza. That's wow. Best Christmas present ever, but again, it's not mine, so I gotta send it back to him in a couple weeks unless I lose it. You know. Oh, the jimping on this thing. So this is kind of an overview, I guess. In my opinion, it works and it kind of doesn't. I mean, it's kind of smooth. It doesn't really lock in your thumb. So, I don't know. But if you're pushing down at about a 45-degree angle, then it works the best. But I think that goes for about any jimping, so I'm not going to knock CR for that. But let's see, what else did I miss? The tolerances, I said that, I think. Really nice, just sandwiched perfectly in there. Oh, the detent, it doesn't look that strong because it just sucks it in at the last second. Right there. But you can feel it when you open the knife. It's actually kind of a powerful little detent. I'm not going to flick the knife open because that avoids the warranty, and I'm not going to do that, at least not on camera. Okay. But, yeah, there you go. The Insingo from Chris Reeve. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. I'm just doing this with no script or anything. I usually go off some notes, but I'm just doing this off the top of my cranium. So if you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask them down below. But CRK Insingo, small Insingo, by the way. This is just an awesome little knife. Oh, and one thing before I go. About the money. Is this knife really worth the 350 some buckaroos? Here's my opinion. I don't think so. Kill me, sorry, but I don't think it is. I mean, it's impeccable. It's a perfect knife, but I'm just not seeing the 350 bucks. You know, that's just me. That's just me. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I don't like the price or I wouldn't buy one for that. Has nothing to do with where I am financially. I mean, even if I was, well, I guess it does. Because I was just thinking, if I'm the richest man in the world, then it would, you know, it'd be nothing if I were to buy one of these. But 350 bucks, man. I mean, that's 3 paramilitary 2s. And those are pretty awesome knives. You know, I just don't see it. I really don't. But that's one man's opinion. You know, I love it as a knife, but the price is what I'm not loving so much. Okay? So when I say I don't like the price, by no means am I saying I don't like the knife. The knife is a freaking killer knife. And if I could have any Sebenza in the world, this would be the one. Not this exact one because it's a little used, but you know what I mean. I would want the small Insingo. Alright, so there it is, guys. My kind of first impressions of the Insingo made by Chris Reeve. Adios, people. You all take care. And Merry Christmas to you.